Hello, welcome again to one of my monthly blogs. This is featuring the Ubuntu m10 tablet. As you can see, it's at the moment it's docked into, basically this is the cheaper one, it's the HD one. So I didn't know that it was going to come in white. You can see it's all in white. So when it came, I decided to order the white keyboard as well. That's a Logitech K48, and then there's this Logitech ultra thin mouse. I've got a white one coming as well, so that matches up. The screen on it is really good. The only thing that I found straight away that struck me was the scopes. If you're used to having an Ubuntu phone, then the scopes wasn't turning sideways. I had to edit a file to make it go sideways. Otherwise, it was basically stuck like this, so I couldn't go like this. So I just edited a file to do that, but it shouldn't have come like that. It shouldn't really have come with that bug in it. I don't understand it, but as I say, I just edited a file and it fixed it. This is all good. You've got your apps. You've got all the standard apps that you have on the Ubuntu phone. Apart from on this one, it come with Purity apps installed, which means basic Ubuntu apps that run on your laptop normally, like LibreOffice. There's GIMP for video editing. They all run on this device, which is good. But there was a problem. I don't understand why they. I mean, to me, I think that they released this tablet too early. I think they should have finished it before they let it go. If I click on Firefox now, which is a standard, which is a Libertine application, all the other apps are fine. If I click on any other apps, I'll get an on-screen keyboard. That's fine. If I use any of the Libertine apps like Firefox, the keyboard doesn't work. So to me, you can't even do a search on the web browser. So to me, it's just a waste of time. Apparently, in about 2 weeks, which is the end of May, they're going to put an update into OTA 11, which fixes this. I would have just released a tablet then. I have found a little workaround for it. If you open up the browser. Did I just click it then? Yep. Now, a lot of people have been saying on the lists, on the Ubuntu list, that this is not a good way of doing it. It's not secure apparently, but I think if you're wanting to use your web browser, obviously you can click in the places with your finger when it comes on. So that's it live, ready to go. So if I just do a restore, whatever, it'll restore pages that you was up to. It's a bit of a bug I've noticed. So I'll just go to Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever. See if it gets rid of this nasty scroll bar here, which it hasn't. So that's not very good. So if I just close that down, here's a Libertine bug that I've noticed. It's something to do with the restore page on Firefox. So we'll just start it up again. So I'll just click on something. I should have clicked close on that really. Yeah, that's it. So then that doesn't stay behind. So I've got a basic Google search there. Now if I click in there, you can't type. You can't. There's nothing that you can do to type. So if I go to here, open up the terminal, and then if I move up my commands, there's one there. It says display in capital letters equals :0 Libertine -launch Purity Matchbox -keyboard. Now if I just do that, if I just press enter on that, then when I go back to Firefox now, it's there. There's a keyboard. which is all right. It's all right if it's that way, because it'll just stay at the bottom of the screen. So it makes it, at least you can type stuff and use Firefox or Libra. Before, there was just no way of using it unless you plugged an external keyboard in and mouse. So that's a little fix for now if anybody wants to be able to use Firefox or LibreOffice when they're on the move. So that's worth. I'll write the command on the blog anyhow. Another thing, right, so what actually happens is, so that's just running like that now, and you can see your apps and all that kind of stuff. But the magic happens when you, if I just turn the keyboard to its side, I'll turn the keyboard on now, and I'll turn the mouse on, and things start happening now. You'll see changes. Oh, there we go. So it's all kicking into it, whatever it does now. I'll just turn the mouse on and off again. It seems to be running very slow today. You can see it's been very, very edgy. I'll just try again. Is it buggy or is it just me? Okay, mouse is not very happy at all. Alright, so you can see there that wasn't a perfect move into the desktop, so I'm going to restart it. He's going to let us restart it. It's not very happy, is it? Well, without restarting it, I have actually. It's reset the scopes and it's working now. So if I just move this across, I can get move down. Oh, scrolling can be a bit thing if you don't pull it up. It can be a bit scrolling can be a little bit fast on that scope. So I'll open Firefox again. Probably not my best demo this. I mean, usually they just did the smooth, but for some reason with this, it just hasn't been very smooth from the beginning. I'm just hoping that OTA 11 sorts that out. I mean, what's that doing? So if I just click close on that, and I'm going to type on the keyboard now. Yes, keyboard's working. So we've got google.co.uk. Mouse is working. Right, so that's good. And then the next part is this. If I plug this into here, you can see this connection here. Now let's see if this bit works. Aha, there we are. So now we have the computer. What's happened there is, I mean, at work I have a 22-inch monitor, but this is so you've got your apps here. I'll open Deco as well. Great for your mail. Got plenty of space. File manager. You've got all sorts of apps here that you can use. I mean the Deco's great. As you can see, as a device that's connected to a screen, it's just brilliant for mobile computing. You can control it from here as well. You can move this mouse here, and that moves it around, which I find pretty useless, to be honest with you. I do use it a little bit if I'm, but it's all right. I mean that just goes too fast, so it's easy just grabbing that with the mouse. So the mouse on trackpad on here is just, to me, a waste of time. The keyboard, the Logitech keyboard, a bit big. A lot of people have said exactly the same thing. They didn't expect it to be so big. So it's not like something you can transport around. But if you're going to work on site, then I'd say, yeah, take that along and use that. It connects to 3 different devices. As a keyboard, it's probably the best keyboard I've ever used, and one of these is about 50 quid. So it goes pretty much cap in hand with that. You can put all the 3 other devices, so you can pull that out and stick your phone in it or whatever. whatever you wanted to connect to it. So yeah, I'd say go with the keyboard, and say the Logitech thin mouse is very good. I say I've got a white one coming to match that, because just to get the nice setup. But yeah, that's it as a mobile computer. And when you pull it back out again, you're still left with a mobile computer on here, which is pretty handy. And then what happens if I turn the mouse off? Back into tablet mode. Just use it as a tablet. So yeah, my verdict is, I don't like saying anything about Ubuntu stuff, because I've watched the Ubuntu phone grow from the beginning, but this device, I'm probably going to say a 7 out of 10. I think that they really need to think about making things work properly before they come out. I would have rather have waited another month and got it with an on-screen keyboard and bits of stuff like that. Like I say, OTA 11 will sort that out. I'm not really bothered that it didn't work, because I mean, I wanted to get my hands on it so much anyhow. I've dealt with that, I've been waiting for about over a year for this. So, but anybody else who doesn't know what they're doing will just whinge about it and just want to send it back. But it is a good tablet. It's very fast. It's a lot better than the phone. And I've got a BQ HD5, and this just eats it really. It's a lot better. Nice camera on it. Nice design. Nice and solid. So yeah, if you're looking for a good tablet and you want a mobile device that you can use as a computer, I'd say go for this one. But I would say around about OTA 11, OTA 12, you'll only start to see the real benefits of it. But yeah, this is a good bit of kit. And that's my M10 blog for this month. Thank you, bye.